welcome to BGG Spring. So I'm here at BGG Spring, and I have the only copy in the Americas of Skyward Airborne City. So thank you to Passport, who is letting me use this, borrow it for right now. So I just played it, and it was a lot of fun. I beat my dad by 1 point, so tell him that if you see him. So Passport is going to print this in collaboration with Rule and Make, which is based in Australia. So let's open it up, take a look. So first off, this thing is beautiful artwork. So we're going to zoom in a little bit. So here is the box, which is also very beautiful. The art is great on this. The box and all the cards. That's probably more over like half of the game. It's just looking at all the cool art on all the cards. So good job on the art, Neil Martin, Stephen Preston, Ellie Zhang, Dmitry Logankov. If I butchered your name, I'm sorry, but great job on the artwork. So we have this different art on both sides. That's cool. It's the player board with the central deck, the discard pile, and the things for the players, how many you split with, and of course add the warden. So different art on this one, so they worked hard for that. And now I have all these cards. So I think, alright, so right here I have these cards, and like I said, good job to the people who did the art. Here we go. So on a building card, this is what this is. It has a cost, how many of them there are by these diamonds. There's 3 of them, and then the title, the victory points, what kind of card it is, and then the color is its allegiance as the cost. Well, not allegiance, it's faction, and then some power that it has, and the kind of card it is. So this is building. It's I don't remember what it's called. It's a preserver building. So I'm going to take this out of the sleeve so you can see the art a little better. So, there we go. Just great job. So you're building buildings and launching them skyward, hence the name, Skyward. So those are buildings. Here are some faction members. I'm also taking these out of the sleeves. I have 2 different factions, Preserver and Makers. Oh, it says it right here. Great. So they give you these things to launch these. So you spend them, you discard them, and then you launch them up into space. Well, the airspace. And then it shows what faction, how many of them there are. Now, this one only has 1 because it is an elite preserver, so it's an elite. What that means is that it gives 2. So I could launch it with only 1 card instead of having to do it with 2 of these normal preservers. So this is an I split you choose game, so it uses the old I split you choose mechanism. So the warden takes the warden, and they have it, and then they draw 8 cards in a 2-player game. It's more for more players. It's 4 for every player. So for 2 players, it's 8. And on the board, it says it on the bottom. So 2, 8, 3, 12, 4, 16, and plus the warden. So what they do is they make these up with how they want to take them to make it, to split the stacks, how they want them to take it, and then they put the warden on one of them to make one of them more appealing. So the other player chooses one that they want, and then the warden gets the other one. In a 3 or 4 player game, everybody picks wardens last. Alright, so looking at the rules, it has a lot of pictures and really cool diagrams to help teach the game. Also, it has these really cool cogs. I think they're for the expansion, which I'll talk about in a second, but you get cogs. And then lots of pictures and diagrams in here, and frequently asked questions. And then now it explains the 2 expansions, the Allegiances expansion and the Discord expansion. So also in the box, it automatically comes with 2 expansions. I don't know if I would technically call them expansions if it comes in here, but that's what they're calling it, so I'll call it an expansion. I would think that it's a variant if it comes with the game, but whatever. Cool expansions that comes in here. So you've got the Allegiances one, so it adds more buildings. So it, here, I'll try that. So I'll pull them out of the sleeves. What they do is they are worth more points. So this one is 10 points. And it costs 4 cogs to build, so that's cool. So now you have a use for cogs. And then this one costs 3 of those, 2 of those, and it's worth 7. And then some of them have abilities. Choose a faction card in the discard pile and put it into your hand. So that's that. The Allegiances expansion. And it also comes with this Discord expansion, which adds like a take that element to the game. So I think they're all instant cards. What you do is you play them, and then this one is your opponents cannot launch any buildings this round unless they pay an extra anything. So it adds take that to make it harder for your other players so they don't score as many points. So you can get your 6 buildings and end it and win. So that's what those are for. That's basically what you get in Skyward. So you choose, you discard your faction members to build your factionist buildings, and send them skyward. So, I'm here at BGG Spring. This is Skyward by Rule and Make and soon to be Passport. And I'm Brian, and I'll see you next time.